up, guys? Welcome back to another Makeup Artist Monday. It's artistry like bam. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning back in here. If you're new here, my name is Brandon and I'm a professional makeup artist in Chicago, and I'm here to teach you some fun things about makeup on the internet. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe down below. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about brushes, eye brushes specifically. So one of the number one questions I get asked as a professional makeup artist is, what are eyeshadow brushes? How to use them, what do they do, and which brushes go where? So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. I selected 3 different brushes for you guys, and this really does matter about shape and brush type, not really about brand. So we're going to dive deep into that so that you guys have all the brush knowledge and all the tools right here at home. So let's do it. The first brush we're going to be talking about is a shader brush or a laydown brush. It does go by many different names, but this is a tried and true brush that I think everyone should own. This looks just like this. It is a paddle style brush. This is a MAC old school brush. I believe the number is even worn off, so I couldn't even tell you what one it is, but it's just a flat paddle style shader brush. You can see it's very, very small. It's flat. It is a little bit fluffy on the tip, but it is definitely a flatter brush. This is really amazing if you want to pack your shadows down or press them into the eye. This is one of the basic brushes that I think that everybody should have, because this allows you to do so many different things. And I'll give you an example. So I'll take off my glasses. This brush allows you to not only press and pack eyeshadow down on the lid, you can also use the really, really fine tips to use as a shader brush right underneath the lash line, or right up here to blend and softly feather out any liner that you're using. This also works really great if you put on just a very tiny bit of color and really press it into the socket to apply the color first, and then use a second brush to blend it out. So this is a shader brush. Looks like this. It's flat and a little bit fluffy. I have another one from another company. This is from Bdellium tools. It looks just like this. See how flat it is, and then it has those fluffy hairs. So both of these brushes are really tried and true. I always start with these for any eyeshadow application. These are the first ones that I always pick up, because these help me lay down my color, and then I can really use other brushes and tools to kind of move and manipulate that product where I want it to go. So you can see that they look like this. They're both flat and they have a little bit of fluffiness to them. This one is from Bdellium tools and is a synthetic eyeshadow brush. This one right here is from MAC Cosmetics and is a natural hair eyeshadow brush, but they no longer make this one, but they do still make this style of brush, just not this exact one. So that's the first one, the shader brush. So next, we're going to be moving on to my personal favorite and the number one brush that I couldn't do any of my jobs with. This is a blending brush. So eyeshadow blending brushes typically look like this. They do come in all shapes and sizes, but you can see that they are typically around, tapered at the top, rounded and a little bit fluffy. This one is natural hair brush. This is a synthetic brush. Doesn't matter the type, it really does matter the shape. So you can see that both of the shapes are very similar, just like that. And these are great because these will pick up product and you can actually press and lay down shadow, but you can also blend in circular motions and manipulate the product and diffuse it really, really nicely. This is a MAC 217 brush. I don't know if they still make this brush, but this has been in my kit for at least 10 years. This brush I use for so many different things. So I'll give you an example really quickly. So say for eyeshadow, I already laid down my color. I can use this to rock this in my socket to blend, just like this. I can use this on the outer corner to blend in circular motions to create a smoky eye. I can also use it to diffuse liner or shadow right here under the eye. I could also use it for concealer, which I've done many, many times, to blend out and diffuse any concealer under the eye or around the face and the nose. Because the bristles are fluffy, they really diffuse and blend the product a lot easier. So as in this brush is your lay down brush. This is flat, so it presses and it keeps product on. This is gonna blend and diffuse. So these are my first 2 brushes. All right, the third and final brush that I'm gonna be talking about today is the small tapered blending brush. It looks just like this. So you can see that these are really tiny tapered blending brushes. These pack a really big punch, but they are really, really small. These might be a little bit harder to find. This one on the purple is from Cozette. The one in the gold is from Royal Nickel. These are great because they do so many different things just like the other brushes. You can use it to create a detailed crease, really fine, really small, to really hug that crease. So if you have a smaller eye shape, this brush is great for that. You can also use it underneath to blend. You can also use this one for concealer around the face as well, because it is really fine and really small, so it is going to apply and then tapered blend where you need it to. This one's great if you like to do cut creases, because it's going to really hug that socket and apply that color just where you need it. And then you can go in with your bigger blending brush, so you guys can see the difference in size, just like that. Go in with your bigger blending brush like this and actually blend that color out. So if you guys want to see a demo on how to use these brushes, I can definitely do that in an upcoming Makeup Artist Monday video, but I definitely wanted to give you this video so you guys exactly know what brushes to use at home, what eyeshadow brushes you need. You don't need 50 million brushes, you only really need 3 to create every single look. The only one that I would add to this is maybe an eyeliner brush. If you like to do wing liner or liquid liner or brows, that would be a great brush to add for the eye shapes. But the definite 3 shapes that you would need are going to be a tapered blending brush, just like this, a lay down brush just like this, which is fluffy but flat, and then a tight line brush just like this. So I'm going to hold them up to the camera so you can see the sizes, just like that. Hey guys, if you're loving this content, please leave a comment down below what other brushes you would like to see videos on, demos on, and please follow me on Instagram at artistrylikebam, on TikTok, on Facebook, and all those good things. You know I love making these videos for you guys, and you get new makeup videos every single Monday, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. So until next week, happy Thanksgiving guys, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.